We have some serious cleaning motivation today. Let's do it. Welcome back to L&D Home. Thank you for being here. If you are new, welcome to our channel. I hope you vibe with this video. We are going to be doing a few deep cleaning things around our home today, and gross, nasty. We are going to be starting with cleaning out our steam cleaner. We use this steam cleaner quite often around our house. We do have 2 dogs, and one of them, she cannot get her life together, and the other one is starting to get old, so we're having to clean up some of her spots as well. So we use this thing all of the time, and I'm really terrible, absolutely terrible at taking care of like my cleaning things, which is an absolute must if you want them to last. But like, gross, like, who wants to do this? Look at like the water I dumped out before, just all of the nastiness. Like, you're cleaning the floor with this. Do you know what I mean? So like, it's not the most fun thing to then take it apart and like deep clean it, because like the amount of dog hair that you're going to see here in a little bit is absolutely disgusting. Even if I vacuum before I steam clean, it's just everywhere. But you really need to take care of your like cleaning machines, like your steam cleaners, your vacuums, your Tineco's, whatever, because it does keep their life a little bit longer. I have made this mistake with several steam cleaners, and they have pooped out on us. So I'm just trying to make sure that I don't have to go out and buy a new one, because it is much easier for me to just clean it than it is to figure out where I'm going to find hundreds of dollars to buy a new one. I am using this small trash can to get off all of this dog hair. Ew, it's like you can see it like caked on there. I use the end of the toothbrush to like get in the little like nooks and crannies. It was so caked, guys. It was so disgusting. And you might be wondering, like, can you get this wet? Like, why do you have it on the sink? I am not getting the entire thing wet. I'm not going to submerge the whole steam cleaner in water, because that's like not good for it, I'm sure. But I am going to be taking like my sprayer and stuff and just like spraying in areas, and then like just like wiping it off, like drying it off real quick, because using like paper towels was just not going to work. Like, some of this stuff was like on there for real. I had like spots that I couldn't get to, like up inside of like the thing where the brush is. So I'm just making sure I get all up in there, because it is definitely needing a nice bath. While we're doing this, I am wondering what your favorite like cleaning tool is. Is it a steam cleaner? Is it a vacuum? Whatever it is, what is your favorite cleaning tool that you definitely can tell other people, like, yep, it might have been a little bit expensive, but it is definitely worth it. My favorite cleaning tool is my Tineco right here, because we're going to be cleaning this as well. While I love the steam cleaner, that's more of like, we have to have that because we have the dogs, and like I absolutely love, like a clean carpet and stuff, but this Tineco was worth the money I spent. I think like non-sale wise, they're like 200 something dollars. I got mine on sale at Target like a while ago now for like 179 bucks, and I was like tripping off spending that much money. Like, that is a lot of money. But I use this thing all of the time. And I know that I've talked about this in different videos. Even if you are a person that does not have a lot of hard surface floors in your house, highly recommend this anyway. We have mostly carpet, but we do have like hard floors in the bathroom, the entryway, the dining room, and the kitchen, and the basement. But like everything else is carpeted, and I still use this so much. Like, we were getting ready to have people over the day before I'm doing this voiceover. And I was like, oh, golden hour is really showing on our floor. And instead of having to like sweep everything, get out like, the cedar mop, fill up the bucket, do that whole thing, I literally just pulled this bad boy out and cleaned, and it is so amazing. So I will have this link down below. If it's on sale, lovely. But if it's not, I still highly suggest it, because it is an investment, but I think that you're absolutely going to love it. I probably need to buy a new roller head. Let's be real. I'm not going to. Like, I just keep cleaning it and cleaning it, because like I don't want to spend the money to buy a new one. It's working just fine, especially after I give it a nice like deep scrub situation. I did not realize how clogged this thing was. Like, did you see all of that? Like, I had no idea that this thing was so clogged. And I was like, oh, it doesn't seem to be working very well. Well, yeah, because you let it get absolutely disgusting. So just make sure you're cleaning out your machines, guys. It really is an absolute must. But this is hands down my absolute favorite like cleaning machine that I own. Since we disgustinged up the sink and like ugh, we had all of that grossness going on. I'm going to go ahead and give the area around the sink, like the back, the side counters, the sink. I'm going to give everything a nice, good scrubbing and get it all nice and clean and finish off with a little spray of bleach to make sure everything is nice and sanitized. Take a guess down in the comments. What is my least favorite thing in my house to clean? If you are not new here and you're one of our beautiful subscribers, we love you so much. Thank you. You might already know. If you are new here, it is the oven. Like, oh, it is like the bane of my existence. It gets so gross in there, and you would think, okay, well, just clean it more often. You know what I mean? Like, I don't always have time for that. Like, I work for full time. My husband works full time. We have 2 kids. Like, life be lifing, okay? And we don't always have time to like clean the oven. But it was getting really rough. And this actually, I'm going to be real. This is a real moment for you guys. All of this spillage in the bottom is from Thanksgiving in November. We're in March, y'all. Like, that is how much I hate cleaning my oven. I just really dislike it. It's such a pain. But I will say one thing that I have learned, and I think it was from a TikTok video a while ago. I actually think I did a video on it. If I did, it'll be linked in the cards down below, all that good stuff. But one thing I learned is you can take the door to the oven off. One of the problems I always had with cleaning the oven is you couldn't really get in there deep. It's like you were like leaning on the door, like, you know, you felt like you were breaking it. You couldn't like fully get in there to clean every nook and cranny because like, well, the door's right there. Do you know what I mean? And like, I don't have a lot of space on the side to like sit on the side of the door and clean, especially on the left side of the stove because it's right up against the wall. So you can actually take your door off. So I am going to be doing that. And I'm going to be doing a deep clean on the door. I also think that you can take the inside panel out. Let me know if you like are a cleaning fanatic and you've tried that. I've seen videos about that. Okay. But I'm terrified. I am terrified that like the glass is going to break or something. And I don't have $700, $800, $900 for a new oven. I just simply don't. You know what I mean? We're on a budget over here. We are middle class people. Like, we don't have money to just be going out and buying a stove if I break the glass on the inside. So the inside of the glass, I can't get clean. And it really bothers me because it's like I did all this work and like when you open the oven, it like looks great on the inside, but then like the glass looks absolutely terrible. So if you know, if you can take that glass out and you've tried it and it's safe and you didn't shatter it, please let me know in the comments down below because I wanted to be brave on this day and try it. And I was like, yeah, no, it's just not the time. We have so many projects and things that we want to do that I don't have time to be breaking the stove today. But I'm just taking all of the grills out, cleaning it. I did spray some cleaner, as you might have noticed when I was yapping, and I let it soak in there. And now I'm going to be taking the door off. And one thing that I found in my last oven cleaning video, which will be linked in the description box for you guys, maybe in the cards, we'll see how all that goes. But one thing I found that worked really well was a razor blade. Because I had so much crusted stuff on here and I tried so many different cleaners in that last video and was like, that didn't work. That didn't work. Don't try that, guys. That didn't work. The razor blade was absolutely clutch. Like, it worked so good. You just have to be careful. You want to make sure that you're going at like an angle and you don't like chop your finger off or like make a big gouge in the glass or anything. But it works so well to get off all of that like nasty stuck on stuff that you can't get off with just like cleaner alone. And you have to use way less cleaner because you're able to just kind of scrape all that stuff off. So that's what I am going to work on here, is getting this oven nice and shiny and looking good again. I also have to apologize ahead of time. Watching me clean the inside of the stove is probably the most ridiculous thing ever because all you see is my head, because I have no room. Like, again, real life moments. Like, there's no room for me to like set up this camera in a way that makes sense where I can also get to the stove and clean it. So, like, please enjoy my little balding spots and like the back of my head and all that jazz. Here it is for your viewing pleasure. I've also decided, here's what I've decided. I need to clean this part when I clean the stovetop. So I clean the stovetop like more often than the inside, but you guys know, if you're not new, I hate doing that part too. There's something about the dried food. It's like, I also hate cleaning the microwave, but I found a way that works like really well for me. But like, it's just it's the grossness of the food. I think that's what it is. I can clean a bathroom. I can like, it doesn't bother me. There's something about like the stickiness and the nastiness of like the like old food that really grosses me out. But like this part right here was so nasty. This is like the third water dump. I forgot to record the first two water dumps, and to think that the water still looks like that after the third water dump is mind blown. I really got to be better, guys. Like, I really have to be better at cleaning this, but let me be real. I'm probably not going to be better at it because it's life. Like, I'm just going to be true with you. It's probably going to look like this, and I'm going to clean this bad boy, deep clean it like twice a year, and that's going to be where you find me, because I find pleasure in cleaning other parts of my house, just not this part. Again, gross, stuck on food. It's like a thing. Do you know, like when people like don't like to hear other people eat? I don't like to touch gross, crusted food stuff. It's just not for me. But I'm going to go ahead and work on this. I'm going to pop some music on so you guys can just vibe and chill. And yeah, we'll see what we're cleaning after we get done with this nasty oven. So notice the glass, like all that stuff is on the inside. Like, you see me scraping and there's still a bunch of stuff left. Like, it looks like I didn't even clean it, dude. You know, like, what? Like, it looks like I didn't even do anything. That part right there on the right, that's burnt. I couldn't even get that off, so I gave up. Like, it's a mess, but it's like I feel good about cleaning it, and then like you open it and like, why does the glass look like that? So I really might have to be brave one day and try and take that off. I really might have to. But it's just not today. Not today. We're not breaking that glass right now. Also, if you are not already subscribed, we would really, really love if you did so. We appreciate all of our subscribers so much, the people that comment, the people that share. It really means a lot to us. We love doing this whole YouTube thing. I love making videos. I love cleaning anyway. I love home projects. I love all of that stuff. So recording it is just like extra fun for me. And also, like, if you subscribe, that helps us out. Like, we have a dream of making YouTube just a little bit more than it is for us. We would really love to be able to like have this as more of like a supplemental like income, and like be able to do other small business things that we want to do, which is going to bring me to something I'm going to share with you here in a little bit when we're on to our next little cleaning session. But we got some dreams here in 2025, and we would love if you hit that subscribe button, commented, shared, did all those things that could help us reach those dreams and goals that we have for this year. Our shower always looks like this. That little pink line that you see, I could literally clean it 3 days later, it's gonna look like that. Like, I'm not sure. I'm not sure why. I know that it holds water. Yep, I'm showing. Yeah, isn't that gross? Yeah, real things here. I know I'm not the only one that's got hair in my shower. Um, can't figure out why it's doing that. It does hold water in that little area, so maybe it's just like the buildup of water and it's like sloped down when it should be sloped inward. I don't know. But bleach is something that I found works really well, like on this edge, but still, I have not found anything that works great for the bottom. Like, I have done several videos testing different products, different like hacks and stuff, and I know several of you have been like, bleach, just use bleach. For one, I hate bleach. It scares me because I get it on my clothes. But for two, I have let bleach sit in there like on paper towels. Like, I have bleached the death out of this thing. And I think it's just too far gone at this point. Like, I'm going to keep trying, but I think it's just too far gone. While we get this all scrubbed and cleaned and all of that stuff, let me tell you about something that we're starting in 2025. So we really love to make things. I've always loved to craft and make things, and I just love being creative and being able to express that creativity, and so does my husband David. So we decided that we were going to branch out and we were going to do a little bit of a small business. It is going to be called L&D Handmade, to stick with the theme of our vibe here, L&D Home. We're going to start selling at craft shows. We do have right now an Etsy shop open that for now just has digital downloads, but we are going to have some other things go into that shop. I'm still trying to decide, is it going to be that Shopify? We're not sure, but we are doing kind of like a whole different vibe than our home. We're both 90s kids, 90s grunge alternative. He's like, heavy metal, like, so it's going to be more of like a goth alt, heavy metal grunge, like to our core kind of vibe for our new store. So if any of you guys are interested in that, we would love for you to check it out. I will link our Etsy store down below, but just know it could change to a Shopify. Also, check our Instagram because I will be posting things about the small business there as well. And I just hope you guys really love it. We just wanted to show more of like our style. Than just like our home, because our home style is very different from like our personal style. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. We hope you found it helpful or at least entertaining. Make sure you check out the video and the playlist on the screen. And as always, smash that subscribe button so you can become part of our YouTube family. We'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye.